sponsored by Fitzgerald Attorney at Law, Adams Towing, Corks, Caps, and Taps. It is Jason Myers. Ladies and gentlemen, our Grand Marshal, Mr. Jim O'Neill.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
This is actually was the third week at Bowman Gray, but this is our second video. We didn't recap the 100-lap rain out because it was shortened by rain and there wasn't that much to talk about unless you were Bert who won the race. We didn't really have much to do a video on. We qualified fourth and did the challenge to start in the rear, and we came from 17th to 9th. But like I said, we were shortened by rain. We only ran like 65 or 70 laps, so we just chalk it up as a bad night. But the night before, which was last Friday, we were at Kingsport, Tennessee for the Coma Unwind Tour. And we actually won that race. It was probably one of my most exciting wins ever, just by the way it played out. I mean, I feel like we had the best car, and we got the lead around lap 50 or 60 and had a really good lead. And then, let me try to, it's been a couple weeks now, so I got to think about it. We had the lead. We got spun leading the race with 10 to go. We were actually able to come back and we're passing the leader for second. We got spun again with 5 to go. And then on the last lap, I came from third to first. The first and second cars got together, left the bottom wide open. I drove underneath them and ended up winning the race by maybe a half a car length. But I mean, it was so exhilarating. It was just unbelievable because it was one of those to where you're not sure you're going to win until you get to the line. You know what I mean? Even a race where you just race back to the line where you're side by side with a guy is enough. But when you take the white flag running third, it was pretty awesome. But I got to thank my guys for going all the way to Kingsport, Tennessee on Friday night and then coming back and running Bowman Gray on Saturday. By the time we got everything unloaded and the stadium cars loaded back up, it was around 3 in the morning. So, you know, we had a long weekend, and actually we're going to have another long weekend coming up this weekend because the Coma Tour also, again on Friday night, we run at Concord Motorsport Park, which is going to be, if you've never seen Concord and never seen modifieds at Concord, that's one to go to because that is some kind of awesome, wicked, fast racetrack. It's definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite racetrack. So, we're pulling double duty again. My guys are going to step it up this week. I know they will. They always do. I can't do it without them. But like I said, Friday night, Concord, and then Saturday night, we're running Bowman Gray again. This past Saturday was awesome night for the 4-car. We qualified on the pole, got a good restart, or got a good start, coming to the green, took the lead, led every lap, and ended up winning the race and had a dominant performance. The 83 was a little bit off, which helped us. Our car was spot on. You couldn't have been any better. So, you know, it was pretty nice to win 2 weekends in a row. You know, my guys are pumped. We're ready to go racing. You know, we struggled there at the beginning of the year, you know, qualifying on the pole and finishing second on the tour and at Bowman Gray. And, you know, we were running really well, but getting that checkered flag is a different story. And you know, thank the good Lord we were able to get us a couple wins. So we're pumped up, ready to go again this weekend. Another 25 lappers for the stadium. And I told them when they asked me Saturday about the 25 lappers it's not all on qualifying, but 90% of it is qualifying. It's qualifying and getting a good start on the initial start of the race. That's how you win the 25 lappers. So our qualifying's been really good this year. So hopefully we can go back this week and back it up again. A couple things we need to point out this week. This Sunday, the 24th, at Corks, Caps and Taps, we're going to have the race car out there. It's their 1-year anniversary from their grand opening. So come by and see us. Come have a drink. Come just hang out. You can look up the information on Facebook, Corks, Caps and Taps. It's on 4th Street, downtown Winston. We're actually going to have my old helmet that I used to wear to auction off. We're going to do a silent auction, and all the money is going to be donated to Baby Declan. We had it last week at the function they had at Bowman Gray, but we got there late with it, so they didn't give any bids on it. But if you're interested, it's a pretty wicked looking helmet. So come by. All the money will be donated. So, you know, we're not trying to make any money off of it. We're just trying to help out the best we can. We don't actually physically have the money to give them. I wish we did. But you know, anything like that we can donate to try to help raise money, we're all in. So come by and see us this week. I've got to throw in my sponsors, of course, Corks, Caps, and Taps, Adams Towing, John Fitzgerald. John wasn't there this weekend, but he sent me a text. He was really excited for us. I saw Doug Adams at the racetrack, and Doug didn't make it to Victory Lane, so I'm going to have to get on to him about that. But just happy those guys are a part of this deal with us. Wendell Edwards, he was always there. Mark Warfield, those guys, my dad, everybody that puts everything they got into this race team. I'm trying to think of anything else. I got to think Bobby Gray. You don't see him, but he's back there. If the camera's rolling, he's back there. He kind of got a little upset because I forgot to turn my GoPro on this weekend. But I told him the only thing we'd have seen was lap traffic. So the GoPro points out the front of the car, so we really didn't get much footage with it. So, but you know, I don't think he's too mad at me. I think he'll be all right. Maybe next week I'll forget to turn it on again and we'll win again. So if that's what it takes to win races is not turn my GoPro on, I'll throw it in the trash, or we'll donate it to Baby Declan too. So whatever we got to do to keep winning. Bobby, what else was it? Was that it?
I think that's it.
That was it, huh? And you're not going to be there this weekend at Corks, Caps, and Taps?
600.
Going to the 600. Can't blame a guy for that. He's got some family coming in town. I know he's real excited about taking them to the race this weekend. Not sure they're going to be ready for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of 3 days of racing, but what else are you going to do on the weekend besides go racing? So come check us out. Like I said, Concord Friday night. I'm telling you, if you like modifieds and you like racing, Concord is where it's at. So hopefully we'll see you guys down there. If not, Bowman Gray, double points, 25 lappers. Hopefully that 4-car will be up front again. So see if we can't pull off another victory. It'd be nice to have 3 weekends in a row bringing a trophy home. So we'll see how it goes. But God bless. Thanks for watching. See you next time.